Yo, just doing a quick vape bang. Grab my vape down here. That is my vape. It does look kind of space age, I suppose. It is well engineered for a good flavour. It's the Profile Unity RTA. I've got it on 55 watts. So I've got Saturday and Sunday free. Well, I've had Saturday. It's 6 o'clock already. I need really to realise that I'm satisfied with my life. You know, things are okay now, and I think things have changed ever since I started doing Wednesday. Or was it Monday? No, ever since I started doing Monday. I think it's just enough being busy to keep me happy, you know. Because it's mostly just conversation, really. I mean, there was a bit of a silent hour or so, like on Friday. But like, I find myself happy now. I think that was 4. I don't know if you were counting. I find myself happy now. I find myself like, you know how they say being sociable is like the best cure for depression. I've only heard one person say it, so I can't vouch for like it is the way or anything like that. But she was one of the nurses on 111 option 2, so you know, I think that gives her a bit of credibility. But yeah, I've struggled a bit today, really. No, it was just a moment. I'll just have one last vape. It was just a moment. I just felt really sick. And I didn't know what to do about it. I can't take paracetamol, I can't take ibuprofen. If I take aspirin, it gives me anxiety, you know. So I had all these hectic feelings going on inside. Like, I don't know if I'd call it rage, you know. It's not anger, it's a different emotion. It makes me want to just throw things around, you know. I don't know where that's coming from, you know. I never used to have that when I was younger, you know, but I have that feeling sometimes. And I thought I thought I'd better have a beer. That was my answer to that problem. Was that, oh, that's aching my arm. I change arms. That was my answer to that problem, was to have a beer, and it sorted it out. So I think it's just, how do I say this? What it is that my mum's had something really bad. I don't know, maybe it was like, okay, so it only lasted about half an hour, but it was so deep and so painful, you know, a feeling of illness, that I just, it traumatized me a bit, you know. It wasn't very nice, but like I say, it was just a moment. It was just a half an hour. I had a beer that sorted it out. There's a million different ways I could overthink this. A million. I bought some hemp seeds, and I used to have hemp seed oil. I used to have just a teaspoon of hemp seed oil. I don't know how many hemp seeds that's equal to, but I'm going to be having a lot more than that because I bought a kilo for about a tenner. So I'll probably be having about 100 grams of hemp seeds every morning. So that might make me feel really good because, like, you know, you keep him up with me. That's fine. No, seriously, because when I was on the, I'd be travelling to Gamlingay, right, and I'd have some hemp seed oil before I left, and I'd be so much in bliss. I'd be in bliss, man, bliss. And the same travelling home, you know. I mean, yes, I was on antidepressants at the time, but from my point of view, they didn't work. The only time I ever felt good was when I was visiting Mum. That was the only time that I felt good. And let me just try and keep it to the story. And like that would only be every, like, one day every 2 or 3 weeks, you know, and for the rest of the time they wouldn't work for me. I'd say that now I am on antidepressants. I'm on a very low dosage. I'm on a quarter of the maximum dosage of sertraline. I chose it because I tried it when I was at uni, and straight away I felt like I was just totally sane, you know, after feeling insane for about half an hour or an hour or 2 hours or something like that, you know. So I chose that one because no other antidepressant has had that effect on me, you know. So I'm also on turmeric and 500 milligrams, well, maybe 600 milligrams of like tryptophan. And like I say, with my life as it is, you know, working 3 afternoons a week, you know, I don't mind, you know. I mean, it could be something to do with it's the summer, you know. But what I would like to say is that the summer was it June now? So I've got July, August, September, and October, where I can. I mean, today was freezing, to be honest. I mean, really freezing. So that'll take me right into late October. You know, still being able to go out. I don't know how light it's going to be in October though, because you've got November, December, till the end of the solstice, you know. So it's going to be light till about 5 o'clock. So I'll just be coming home in the dark, that's all. But like, I feel positive about being able to fix my social situation enough to for not to be suffering from like SAD in the winter. I mean, if I look at it sort of like in a pretty simple way, I started 6 months ago with 1 day a week. I've gone up to 2 days a week, and now I'm on 3 days a week, and it's just the right amount, you know. I'm coping with it 100%, you know. It's easy, it's not a problem. It's I never feel like, oh, I just can't go today, you know. I never feel that way. So it's really working. So like, I'm hoping to start like a part-time job of like 20 hours a week. I mean, at the moment I'm doing roughly 15, so it's not, you know, it's not like oh, I don't even want to talk about my past, you know. To be as positive as I can be, I really have to stay in the present, because the present is the best time for me. It's the most positive time for like 20 years, you know. And so I've gone from 1 day to 2 day to 3 days a week, and then I want to do a 20-hour a week part-time job. And I've said this before, but like, that'll mean a drop in the amount of money that I'm getting. 20 hours is 140 quid a week, which is less. It is less than I'm getting at the moment. But the subject I'm talking about here, I've got something stuck to my top. What I'm talking about here is depression, or the happiness that I feel nowadays coming out of depression and coming into like I mean, like I say, 3 days a week is fine for me, you know. 3 days a week is fine, and you know, I'll get there. I'll get there, you know. So pretty dope. Pretty dope, you know. I mean, it just, you know, things ain't gonna like get really loads better and then get really loads bad again, are they? You know what I mean? I know this. I know this. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I hope you're all good, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.